Well, to explain more about the card reader and the PVC distribution, I'm now being joined on the Midday News by Mrs. Ijoma Oke-Igbokwe, who's the head of virtual education, publicity, gender, and CSOs here in the INEC office in Lagos. Thank you for joining us, madam.
Thank you.
So I'm sure that you've seen that reporting and talking about the update on PVCs. What can you still tell us is the major challenge for PVC distribution?
Well, in Lagos State, the Commission has gone as far as distributing the PVCs at the PUs, that's the polling units. Last weekend, we were at the polling units, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and we are on with the distribution. But in Lagos State, I still think that the major challenge is that people have not really taken out time to go to the polling units to pick their cards. Maybe because of the nature of Lagos, people are very busy, because we still have some cards, over about 1.8 million yet to be collected in our various offices.
Okay, well, we do know that some cards are still being expected. The 8th of March is supposed to be the final date for collection.
Yes.
Do you see that INEC will make that deadline, bring in almost all the PVCs that need to be collected before that day?
Well, what I'll say is that INEC has said that they will do everything possible to ensure that people collect their PVCs. So when we collect the remaining cards from Abuja, I'm sure that the Commission will make a statement on it, on how to distribute those cards.
Okay, now tell us about this card reader. There's been a debate of some sort raging on whether or not INEC is going to deploy the use of the card readers. Some political parties are scared that these things have not been tested. This is going to be the first time in any election they're going to be deploying the use of card reader, and they're quite apprehensive. How aware are people as to the use of these card readers?
In fact, I'm sure my commissioner has been in this studio on several occasions, and on the 7th, Saturday, INEC is going to test. We are going to do a few tests of the smart card readers here in Lagos State, in Ikeja local government, Onibongo registration area. And we are going to test...
That's for the public, is that?
Yes,
okay.
We are going to test it in all the polling units in Onibongo ward or registration area. We have about 30 PUs there. And it's not just Lagos alone. We are doing it in the 6 geographic zones. In our own zone, we have Lagos and Ekiti states. So in 12 states on Saturday, we are going to do a field test of these PVC smart card readers.
Are you worried about the apprehension of political parties, especially to the use of the card readers?
Well, I'm confident that the card readers will work, because we already have our own here in Lagos State, and they are being configured, and we've not gotten any report from ICT, about failure or problems concerning the smart card readers we have here in Lagos. So, and I think that is why the Commission wants to do a few tests to further, encourage people and douse their attention concerning the smart card readers.
Are you worried about how long it's going to take? Because some people are also worried about that. And then if they do not work, what happens in that event? Well, or if for some reason they cannot read somebody's finger, what happens?
I know that when the chairman was at the National Assembly, he made it clear that the card reader is there, and we also will use our electronic register, in that after the card reader we also mark the register. And he explained that if the card reader cannot get the person's fingerprints or read it correctly, and the person's name is on our electronic register and everything shows that is the person, in the glare of the public, the person will fill what we call incidence form, and the person will be allowed to vote.
Okay, so thank you very much, madam, for coming on the Midday News. I have been speaking with Mrs. Ijoma Oke-Igbokwe, who's the head of virtual education, publicity, gender, and CSOs here in the INEC office in Lagos. Well, thank you for having us.